Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another cricket highlights video. Today, folks, I'll just check in on Donemana, as you've seen there in the introduction and all the team sheet, and just what's happening. We see Barry's going to be opening up the batting with Luke today. We're playing Donemana. Donemana lost a couple of key players, so it should be a very, very tight game. Last time out, Fox Lodge having heartbreak, losing the game on one of the very last balls of the match. Very, very unfortunate. But we're going to see Fox Lodge batting first, of course, here. Minute of silence, not going to disclose what the minute of silence is for, etc., because family might not wish that they happen, etc. But we're going to, I just want to put it on anyway out of respect and just show that happened. So we're going to get the game straight underway here. As you see, the first ball being bowled straight away, and then Barry's going to move that one away for 4 runs. That's a wonderful shot that there. Just sort of moves it through cover point for a great shot. And that's going to be 4 runs here in the second over. Fox Lodge off the not a bad start here. We see now the overseas professional for Donemana coming. Luke's going to find a fella that one, the first slip, and he has to go back. And once more, Luke has been very disappointing with the bat. So another score not in double figures. He's had a poor season, Luke. So he hasn't had the best of season himself. He's gotten into the 30s 2 or 3 times this season, which has been useful for the boys, especially when that came in some tough situations. But overall, Luke probably won't be happy with the season he's had. And JC's going to come into the crease here now. He started the season very, very well, but then I've since been very unfortunate, not more so last time against Brigade when he was out there, an absolute fabulous catch. And we see Barry just tuck that one around the corner, and that's going to trundle away to the boundary rope for 4. And hopefully Barry and Jace here can have a very, very good partnership. We know Jace can play very well against Donemana. He does get some good form against them. Barry needs a wee bit of a score here now as well. He's been playing well as of late, but he has to go. He's holding his gun but the umpire does give him. He says, yeah, they did definitely nick it off anyway. So, but you know, don't walk unless the umpire gives you. Barry has to depart for 15. So Fox Lodge now 20 for 2, and is it looking like one of Fox Lodge's famous collapse here? Or we only have to rely on Sebo to save us once more. Sebo enters in at number 4, averaging 48.4, 771 runs on the season. Jace will be on strike here on the 6th over. This one comes in. He's going to flick that one off the legs, and that one looks like it's going to beat the overseas professional. That's going to run away to the boundary rope for 4. It's a great shot there from Jace. Don't bully Jace on his legs. He's very good at moving the ball away off his legs, is JC. Moving Fox Lodge with that boundary for 26 for 2. But we're going to see this one come on. Oh my god, you're joking me. That's a huge chop on from Sebo. And he has to depart for a duck. I think it's his first this season. First duck this season, and only has 1 more game left. And that's against Ardmore next week. And then we have only 1 more game, and that's Korean. Unless we have to play a playoff like we did last year. But Sebo's last game will be against Ardmore. BA has to come in at number 5. Sebo gets his first duck of the season, I'm pretty sure. And incredibly unfortunate. Sort of playing the shot really early. Pitch is incredibly slow today. And then just chops on as we see Brian nail that one over the top, and that's going to run away for 4. But yeah, Sebo will be really kicking himself at that there, just for pushing at the ball and then chopping on. But incredibly unfortunate way to get out chopping on, because it's a wee bit of bad luck. So it's a good wee bit of bad luck out there. You see Jesus move that one around the corner as well. Too many bad balls here from Donemana to start the game off. Although they have got 3 wickets, which is another thing they take into account. I think overall they'll be happy with the point they're at in the game right now. They'll be very, very happy. And probably definitely the happier of the 2 sides. But hopefully Jason and Brian can consolidate for this relatively poor start. We see Jason move that one away. And that's going to be 4 more. Jason is looking in terrific bit of form. So that will end the 9th over. Fox Lodge 41 for 3. Comes on Brian. Oh, he's hit that. He's definitely hit that. Oh my god, that's a drop there, and it went away for 4 runs as well. I'm pretty sure he's dropped that. The keeper just fell it down like I said. Yeah, the bowler thinks he's definitely had it anyway. Tough relatively catch, but then Brian was really around that there. We see just whip that one away over the top. That's a cracking shot for 4 runs. Wonderful, wonderful batting there from JC. Fox Lodge moving over the 50 mark now. Jason scored this going to be about 140, 150 on the day. But against Donemana, he might have to move that up to about 260, 270. We see, that's another cracking shot from JC. He's in terrific bit of touch. He's playing some wonderful shots. This guy not powering anything, but using a great bit of time. This is wonderful batting to watch. Great innings so far, and hopefully he can push on and get 50 and then maybe on and get his first ton of the year and one for a very long time. We see Brian pull that one away. It should be a no ball as well out there, well over waist height. It is indeed. Umpire gives no ball 4. Free hit being signalled. Because of course in the Northwest Premiership we play free hits for oversteps and too high of a ball. But that's a very well bowled free hit there. Very well bowled. It ended up being a dot ball. So very good. And from Mr. Boyd there bowling that ball. Foxdodge staying at 61 for free here on the 12th over as Boyd runs in. Bowling to Brian, that one comes in. Brian's going to crack that one. Free pro, unable to get there, but it's going to go away to the boundary down with the chair area and covers. Foxdodge moving on to 65 for free now. Really good batting here from BA. We know we can play a very good innings. One of the best middle order batsmen, if not the best middle order batsman in terms of batting a 5, 6 or 7 position in the Northwest. Very talented batsman, Peter Bryan. And that's very unlucky for the fielder there, square leg, getting a nice big hand there, but not big enough. His arm was going to go away for 4 more from Jason Milligan. 70 for free now, Foxdodge. Very pert over from Boyd there, and now Willie McClintock's going to run from this end on the 13th over. Let's see what he can do. Brian's going to nail him straight back over his head, and that's going to be 4 runs. So good start to this over immediately from Brian, trying to be a wee bit aggressive here, and that's what I want to see. I want to see Foxdodge being more aggressive. I want to see them take the attack. And of course, but it's just a battle between Foxdodge and Ardmore to see who's going to stay up or who's going to play the playoff really. And that's a great shot from Brian. Away it goes. Does it go for 6? Yes, it did indeed. Great shot from Brian. 6 runs. Wonderful batting that. Yeah, so basically next week, regardless of what the results will be, if Foxdodge lose, they will probably be automatically down. If Ardmore lose, they are automatically down. So that's going to be a huge game. Basically, win or lose or win or go down. That's going to be how teams need to look at that one. Foxdodge still have an outside chance as well, if not even have to play a playoff. Ardmore will have to regardless, I'm pretty sure. Unless they win their last 2 games still. Let me see, JC, that's a wonderful shot over the top. That's great stuff. And that's 6 runs to JC. But basically, yeah, if Foxdodge beat Ardmore by the whole 25 and Eglinton don't take a single point from their last couple of games, I think Foxdodge do stay up. Regardless, they don't have to play playoff. That's another great shot from JC over the top. Playing wonderful cricket here. Absolutely stupendous stuff. Really good cricket from JC. And Foxdodge over the 100 mark here at 105 free after 17 overs. So moving on to the 20th over here, 19.1 overs gone. Specifically, it's going to be Boyd running on the BA. He's going to run BA. Oh, he's just sort of chipped that one, a wee bit of late away movement. And Brian ends up chipping the ball to backward point. He takes a safe catch, and Brian has to go back to the void for 36 runs. And that's Foxdodge now 184. Very well bowled that, in fact. Aaron Heywood, the new batsman at number 6. He's got 1 not out this season at 179 runs. Hopefully he can just stay there with Jesus, hold his wicket a wee bit. As we can see, I think he was the Premiership Bowler of the Year last year, Mr. McGonigal. He's running and we're going to see what happens. Jesus moving that one away, and I think that's going to be his 50.
Batter Jess. Keep going, Jess.
So well batted Jess there. Yes, that was his 50. Very well batted indeed. Hopefully he can keep this going because he has been batting very well. Now one's edge the wee bit, and it's down. First slap on, able to stop it. I don't think it carried anyway to start off with, but very well played with Aaron. Well, hey, listen, they all count. That's the way they look at it. They all count. Still runs. He'll take it. This time in the 24 over, but he's going to run into Jason. Jason had that one straight to him, and he's dropped it. Oh, it's huge. It was a dolly as well. Oh, it's a dolly straight to him. We suppose he had to jump for it, but I tell you what, at this standard of cricket, you should be taking that, buddy. That is, what do you need, a bucket, my lad? Oh my goodness, that could be very costly, but Aaron has to go with very next over. McGonigal gets him, Aaron's out for 6, but that could be a very costly drop on JC. He's already got his 50 mark and he might push on and get more now. Andy McGuinness going to be the new batsman at number 7. He's got an average of 19.6. Remember from last game now we only have 2 batsmen averaging over 20, and that's Brian and Sebo, and I think they'll probably still be over because their averages were over 40. And that's a cracking shot from JC boy. That's an absolute stupendous shot on the sweep. JP Donemana be proud of that one. That's a cracking shot. Absolutely muddles it. And now we're going on to the 30th over a couple of overs later, and Jason's going to hit that one straight back down the ground. That's going to be 4 more. That's absolutely stupendously good batting there from JC, and that drop is looking very costly right now, indeed. Let me know, guys, for next year if you want the highlights to continue, because I know some of the highlights have been very, very long, so I might try and cut the highlights down as of next year for the Falcons highlights. But just leave a comment down below what you think there. Oh my goodness! Oh, is that going to be a run out? It's been a big appeal. Andy having to move his feet back. He wasn't very happy. He definitely thought he was in. A couple of people around the ground thought he was in. Of course, I'm possibly telling from this angle, but it was a definite movement of moving his foot back. Anyway, I can to go back and check it out. And Andy has to depart for just 3 runs. We're going to see now Coopy coming in number 8. He's got 62 runs this year. 3 not outs, I believe that said. His Fox Dodger 140 up for 6 here. When William McBride, the boy who dropped JC, comes in, he's going to be bowling to Coopy, and Coopy lifts him over the top and met off, and that's going to run away with the boundary for 4 as well. So Fox Dodger maybe just starting to become a little bit more aggressive now. That's when McGuinness plays his best, and he's playing a wee bit aggressive, but I think he's just trying to stay in with Jace there for as long as he could, because he knows Jace is playing absolutely wonderful, and he just needs someone to stay with him. And then we see McDonald coming to Coopy, and that's launched! That is huge! It's probably in the burn. Massive shot from Coopy. We know he can hit a ball hard, and he's just done one right there. Fox Dodge now 161 for 6. Absolutely great batting here from the boys. A lot of averages, a lot of good performances from the team, like a lot of good intent, which is all you can really ask for, I suppose. Obviously, another great shot there, and that's when he go for 4, is it? Well, indeed. So yeah, that's all you can ask for. A lot of good intent, and that's what we've seen from a lot of our batsmen. Even see we're getting the duck. He lucky play and lucky score, and it's just unfortunate he chopped on. I think every batsman lucked to play with good intent. We see Jace, that's a beautiful shot over the top of cover, and that's when I go for 4 as well. Great batting this year. So very good intent from all batsmen today, which is what I want to see. It's just what you want to see. You just want to see the batsmen go out there and luck to score, and luck to be positive, and just basically luck like to only be there. And that's what we've seen today from Fox Lodge, especially JC, because he's been absolutely unbelievable, and really hope he can go on and get that century, because he deserves it with the way he's been playing today. And he should be edging closer to it at this point now. And Coopy's going well too. Coopy's smashing boundaries all around the place here, so that's very good to see too. It's always good when you have one man in there with you that can hit around you, and you see the pros coming in here. Coopy's going to feather that one behind you regularly. So as soon as we say Coopy's getting going, he has to depart for 25, but a very well made 25 indeed. Probably going to be the 3rd top scorer of the game by the looks of it, unless Walker or Jamie can get big runs. We're not expecting Gareth to do too much. It's Jamie coming in at number 9 with 112 runs for the season. It's going to be the 40th over a year. It's going to be Jamie on strike. As the pro comes in, he's got 2 wickets this year. Or not this year, sorry, but this game. But he's going to start off the 41st over with 5 wides. And that means Fox Lodge only 196 for 7 here. Which is wonderful stuff. We will take that every day of the week. And now here comes Kyle Doherty. JC, he goes over! That's a great shot! Oh yes, it's 4 runs off a skip. Wonderful batting. You see a completely pitch perfect technique wise. Shuffles across, absolutely gets his head in the perfect position and just skips the ball over the keeper's head. That is unbelievable batting. We know he had the shot in his locker, and I saw him mimicking the 10 about maybe the 35 were like, on shuffle across and play it. It's wonderful batting. He's going to play this one off his leg, and that's going to be his thumb.
What about it, Jesse boy? What about it, Jess? You deserve that, big man. Well batted. Super innings. What about it, Jess?
Absolutely buzzing for him, so it was. If you see this man coming now, and Jimmy's going to strike that one for four. It's a wonderful cover drive, but absolutely buzzing for JC. He hasn't had a centre in a long time, and he's so deserved it, especially today. Absolutely pitch perfect batting from him, other than the one chance which he gave away, but even still, if he medalled that at 6, like he's been absolutely more or less pitch perfect today, batting wise. So positive, so brilliant. He gets runs against Donemana, and he's done so today as well. He's really deserved it, and you can sell that from the reaction of all the crowd around here. That's a nice dab down there wonderfully with Jimmy. Did he sell off quick enough? Oh, he's gone. He got to depart. Jason's a wee bit upset himself for running Jimmy out, but it's one of those when you know it would have been very close. Might have been borderline if that was out or not. But he will have to go back to volume 4-6, and Walker's going to be in here now for number 10. He's got 76 runs on the season. It's going to be another run, second run out more or less off the game. Sorry. And now G. McIntyre's going to come into Walker, and Walker's going to fell that one behind. That's going to go for 4. So Fox Dodge now 230. If we get the 250, I think that'd be a good score for Fox Dodge. They'd be pretty happy with that. It'd be a very good defendable score here. If they can get the ball swinging about, moving about. JC's going across again. He's going to try it again. He is done. That's another great shot. It's another one. He's pulled it out once again. It's 4 more off the scoop. Oh, yes, JC. This has been absolutely wonderful to watch. Oh, it's going to be, I don't know, man. Sebo might have struck 131 not out last time against Donemana, but this here is up there. As Walker gets absolutely skittled right there. But yeah, Sebo did it with just pure brute force and absolutely wonderful against Donemana. But this innings from Jason's just been sheer class. Just some beautifully intricate shots, just playing the right shots at the right time. You see Gareth coming at number 11. There'll probably be a poll, guys, on Facebook and Twitter. If you go follow us, C.A.R. Entertainment, there'll be probably a poll to say which innings this year was better. I would see Gareth getting cleaned up first ball, and that's going to be Fox Dodge all out for 241. Jace ends up on 118 not out. So both innings is not out. One was more than the other, but you also have to take into account he was playing at a lower ground, but then he was playing against maybe a Donemana full-strength squad, which would have been very nice to contrast it and compare it against. But nevertheless, both innings is absolutely spectacular. Both against Donemana this year, both arch rivals. But yeah, really good. Fox Dodge 241 all out. Donemana required 242 from 50 overs. I'll see you for the second innings. Okay, so we are back for the second innings here. It's going to be Gareth Heywood opening the ball off his fast medium. He's got 8 wickets this season. He's going to bowl his first ball, and it's just going to be dug out straight away. So very well. But oh, straight away, chugging her back in. Patting that man back in his crease. That's what we want to see. Better fight here from Fox Dodge from the very first ball. You know, against arch rivals Donemana. Haven't beat Donemana for quite a long time, having Fox Dodge. But we'll see what goes on in this game. It's a very good base platform. They're probably 21 short in fairness, Fox Dodge, but they'll still feel as if they can defend this total. With a couple of quick early wickets, especially being the man down there on his international. Obviously, the batsman get absolutely creamed there. That's not going to be very pleasant at all. I hope the batsman is okay. I do hope he's okay. That's going to hurt. That will hurt. Gareth just grab his jumper and come straight back down though. 3 overs gone, Donemana, 1 more fight loss. Adam Walker going to be coming in from the other end as the 4th over. He's got 16 wickets, 6.3 economy. Brings that economy down a wee bit. He'll definitely be about quite a dusting to our best bowler. He'd say probably is at the moment anyway. He has 16 wickets, 3 ahead of the next best, which is Sebo, I do believe. So that one comes in. Great pull shot, you know. Didn't really see much of it. I just think he just sort of placed the bat in the correct position and he gets 4 for it. So great bit of batting there from the man. He's coming into this team, haven't he? He didn't play in the last 2 times we did play against him. At least I don't believe he did anyway. Gareth now going to continue on the 5th over off this innings. 6 for 5 lost Donemana. That one's creamed straight down that ground. That's going to go for 4 runs. It's great bit of batting from the Donemana batsman. 4.3 overs gone. Donemana 10 for 5 lost. Fox Dodge to make a wee bit of a great start here. We'll turn to a couple of early wickets here. It's going to be Adam Walker coming in here. It's going to be 6 over, Donemana 11 fight loss at this point here currently. Oh my goodness, straight through everyone. Just too quick for everyone by the looks of it. It's going to be 4 byes, not 5 wides. 4 byes. Walker just steaming through there. Great bit of pace from him. Probably you want to see Adam the fastest bowler at Fox Lodge, probably anyway. Definitely great pace coming through there. Gareth now coming in from the other end. That's not badly bowled there, you know, but it's just a cracking shot. Cooper gets a nice hand at that, but is it going to be enough? No, it won't be. It's going to be a great shot from the batsman. Really straight. You know, when you're in good form whenever you bat like that. Donemana are moving on the 23rd fight last year, and it looks like they're in cruising form. But in fairness, their run rate is quite low compared to what it needs to be at. When it currently needs to be about 5, I think it's 4.84 the run rate needs to be. And at 29 without loss after 8.3 overs at the moment. So you nearly think that's just over 3 and over after 9, you know. So it's a wee bit slow at this point, Donemana, but we still need a couple of wickets here to Fox Lodge to really put them on their heels. Gareth's going to come on that one. He goes for a huge wipe, and it's straight up. Gareth's called for it, and he's taking it. No, he slipped out. He had it in his control and everything, and then it just pops out. Oh, that's so unfortunate. It's actually tough to see whose catch that was, because I bowled probably getting there first, but the man coming in from the long boundary probably had the best angle on it. Or even Aaron Heywood in the middle, and he had a very good angle on it too. We're going to see a bowling change here. Jamie McIntyre coming on. He took his best bowling figures in an innings this year, 4 for 69 at Donemana. So let's see what he can do here when we're home to Donemana. Let's see him start off here. He's already bowled one ball in this over. Let's see how the second ball goes. Straight up. It's going to be straight to Coopy, and that's a safe take. Yeah, it's the 7th catch off the season, and the first wicket of Donemana falls. The eagle out of view will spot that I actually had it edited, and the wicket fell down beforehand as Donemana are 31 for 1k. Doherty goes for 19, and later on in this over, that's it straight. Oh my god! Holy shit, did you just see that catch? Oh my, sorry for the camera, I thought it was past Sebo. Oh my god. What a catch. It's Sebo's 7th catch of the season. And my goodness. Go back and watch that back, ladies and gentlemen. I was moving the camera and sort of, I thought it was past him and I missed it a wee bit, but you can actually see Sebo literally diving away to his right, full stretch, sticks his right arm up really high, and the ball just sticks. It's absolutely phenomenal. Probably the catch of the season, that, as we see a 4 get hit there. It was Gary McClintock who has to go for 8. Phenomenal catch from Sebo. Creamed it too, did the batsman, as Jamie picks up a 2nd wicket. Donemana around 30 for 2 after that boundary, however. I think Fox Lodge are in control of the game now. Well, after those 2 wickets, that one hit straight back down the ground by the overseas professional, who is a very good batsman indeed for 4 runs. It's going to be Gareth running this time to the overseas professional, and he's going to pull that one all the way for 6. Great batting. Don't bowl short to a pro. You know what's going to be done with it. The Sri Lankan overseas professional, well, that's great bit of batting there. Just absolutely picks up the short length and dispatches it over the rope. Great bit of batting. Have to acknowledge a good bit of batting whenever you see it. If you're going to see Jimmy run this time, Ricky Leon strikes like Donemana's captain. And was going to go through. Just can't quite get there. And it's going to go for 4 more. So Donemana said they're going to be basically a boundary at this point. There's going to be a half chance for Fox Lodge. So game's going to be very evenly poised. Basically, I highlight every over this game as well, if you haven't already told. That's why the title's action-packed. Aaron Heywood's going to come on. He's got 11 wickets, 457 runs off him this year. Donemana 55 for 2. Let's see what can happen. Oh, it's free everyone again. Everyone not able to get that there, but he's going to give it no. Then wides, I think they might give wides or a no ball. Yeah, they give a no ball there. They're wides. It's 1 of the 2. But definitely 4 regardless. When the boundary rope is Donemana moving on to 59 for 2 after 14.4 overs. We're going to skip exactly an over later. 15.4 overs gone. It's going to be Jamie running on. It's going to be whipped away for the leg side by the overseas professional. Very easy shot for a man of his caliber, and that's going to go for 4 runs as well. And that should be Donemana now on the 67 for 2 after 15.5 overs, and they are in a wee bit of a cruise at the moment. Just taking runs when they can, whenever they can. Still a wee bit under the run rate so far, so it's still pretty much in control of it, but they will need to break this partnership. They stand a chance at winning this, because if these 2 stay, they will chase this down. And we see Ricky Lee have a brilliant bit of batting there. That's going to go for 4 runs. There's 6 even. Sorry, I went for 6. It actually went the whole way. It looked like it was only going for 4, but indeed it went the whole way. So, nice big batting there from Ricky Lee from a Donemana perspective. He'll be happy with that. Very good batsman in his own right too. he'll do well to stay there with the pro. And that one definitely is gone for 6. That one's a no debate. That's a long way back into the cover area. Huge shot. And that's Donemana moving on. The 83 for 2 now after 16.5 overs. And Aaron's been very, very expensive this over with 2 6s off it. We see Sibo now. We're going to our big man. We're going to the man who's probably been, in general, if you take everything into account, our best bowler away, the Maidens, the economy, the amount of runs off him, the amount of wickets he's taken, the best bowling figures, had the best game in terms of 5 for 20. But he has been went for 4 there. That's Sibo. Sibo's been a very up and down character in terms of the bowling for us this year. However, he's been very good in terms of games where he's just been unstoppable. But then there's been games where he's just been a wee bit not himself, and he's just put the one occasionally where it's just been easy enough to hit against. And when you see Cooper coming on with his off break, he's got 10 wickets this year in all competitions. 89 for 2. Donemana are sitting at this point. And that one's straight over Sibo, unable to get there. Would have been another blinder if he took it, but it's going to go for big shot there. Donemana really starting to get up the run rate here now, and I'd say they're probably back in control of this. The 2 of these are staying in nicely, and they're 95 for 2 after 20 overs. Not quite the run rate where they need to be, but no, actually, no, they are. Yeah, they are. They're probably right on it. As that one's going for wide, it's going to be 5 wide, and that's not going to help. It's going to be 100 for 2 now, Donemana, after 20.1 overs. So yeah, they're definitely at their run rate now, that what they need to be at, but it's a well or a case or not for us. They'll get a couple of wickets which will win this game for them at the moment. It's going to be all down to the wickets. I don't think overs will come in there because Donemana do have a lot of nice hitters on their team who can bat quite aggressively. Still have the Oliver McClintock to come in. Still have Aggie Riddles as well, and then you still have these 2 at the crease as well. That one's absolutely launched for 6 straight back into the field, and that's going to be 110 for 2 Donemana now after 20.6 overs. Still have all they come because of the wide in that over. Donemana in cruise control at the moment. Very easy stuff for them. They're seeing at the moment this partnership might win them the game. We need to break this partnership. We're going to move on to the final ball before Drunk Heywood 20 bowl, and Ricky Lee's going to absolutely smash it for 6. They move Donemana 133 for 2 at Drinks, and they are in the correct place to be right now for them anyway. And we switch to the other end because it was too cold over the other end. I'm not going to lie to you. And we see man of the match so far, JC, with his 118 not out. He's going to bowl his leg break with 6 wickets this year. He's going to come in down on 137 for 2 at this point in the game, and that one's going to be guided wonderfully by the overseas professional for 4 runs. That's a great bit of batting from him. 28 overs gone. Donemana 141 for 2. So Adam Walker's going to come in now down from the field end. A wee bit of change of hands from him. Let's see what's going to happen. He's going to be bowling to Ricky Lee. Let's see what he can do. 141 for 2 still as a score at this point. Walker coming out to see if he can get the gas at that end. He's clearing that straight back. Oh, he's taking him! And he stares him down. You know, a wee bit of a send off. Away has to go straight up again this 50 as well. Adam Walker gets him caught and bowled. He has to go for 50, and Donemana 141 for 3, and that's the big wicket Fox Lodge needed. But they will need a couple more as well. If they maybe get 8 down, would be very, very good. That'll be 4 bonus points anyway, at least. We can see what will happen anyway. Walker's running. It's going to be the overseas professional on strike, and he's just going to whoop him well too. I think it's 6. Did it go the distance? No, it didn't. It was a 1.4. So 1.4 there off Walker. Still the overseas professional is a bit of a danger man at the moment. Malif Kure, very, very, very talented batsman. So he is 155 for 3 now as a score. Walker's going to be running in to this man here, and he's sort of hagged him away there. But I tell you what, he's going to get 4 because Jamie's not a harsh of a misfield out there. He may have slipped out there with the dampness, with the moisture, because it's been a very, very good bit of rain leading up to this fixture. But definitely still playable. Bit of a hag, you can tell this boy might be definitely practicing all his leg side trails. But if it's at the end of the day, if it's successful for you, it's successful for you. You can see Walker coming in now from the end of the 31st over, and that one's going to be trailed and hagged all the way for 6. But like I said, if it's successful, then keep doing it. If it's working, don't change your winning formula, as they say. Great bit of batting there, you know, for 6 runs off Adam Walker. Donemana now 165 for free after 31 overs, and I still say Donemana are in the correct position at this game if they can get the OT professional out. We see Jimmy come in there. That one's creamed, but straight to Brian Allen, and he has to depart for a very well made 12. I have to be honest, and that's Brian's second catch of the season. You wouldn't think of it, but it is Donemana 171 for 4. But you still have to get the pro, the Ulmer McClintock and Aggie Ruddles as well. You get those 3 men out, and that'll be then 7 down. Then you have a good chance Fox Lodge, but you do have to get those 3 specifically, because as long as one of them, as long as one of them's there, the game can still be won or lost here. And that one's just played wonderfully well for 4 runs there. Now moves Donemana on the 178 for 4 here. Jeez. Bowling quite well, maybe just going for the 1 boundary and over, but they do need more than just 4 overs. We're going to see Jimmy run. He's got 3 wickets, that's 7 wickets in 2 games against Donemana, as that one's flicked all the way through, and that's going to go for 4 runs. So it's another great shot from the OC professional from Sri Lanka, playing very good cricket here anyway, especially with the bat. Two wickets as well, and just maybe a wee bit of poor in terms of the extras format, but nevertheless, I think he's had a very good game. Donemana 183 for 4 now as we move on here, and that one's going to be launched straight back over Jimmy's head, and that's going to go all the way for 6, is it? Yes, it is. Great bit of batting there from Donemana. I'm going to keep acknowledging this good bit of batting because they are batting very well, and they're definitely on the chase this down here, unless Fox Lodge can get a couple of wickets here, and that'll make it very interesting. Looks like the rain's closing on as well, so Fox Lodge can definitely get a couple of wickets. Duckworth Lewis might play a part here, definitely. Let's see what Jamie's doing this time. He's going to run on. Is this going to be a wicket here for us? No, it's chipped over the top. Should be able to get round to that though. He does. Oh no, it's just had off on its way to the boundary rope. Could awfully hard done by there. Wayne Felix definitely should have done a lot better there. So he will. But it will go for 4 runs in the end. Donemana 193 for 4 after 34.5 overs. And they are definitely in match winning position at this point here now. JC's going to come on, it's going to be the pro, he's going to be bowling 2 down this end, 36th over. This one comes in. Oh, it's a huge shot! It looked very good. And that is out. That's a very good decision from the terror. It looked very nice, that, so it did. Of course, the leggy, so it's turning back in, pitching very well, hit him nicely too. And Correa has to go for a very well made 65. Donemana 196 for 5 at this point now. And I think it will be that man Aggie coming in. So if Jason can get these 2 men here now, that'll be very good. But he has to do this first. Oh, that looks nice as well. That looks very good. And he's giving him. Oh, yes. Batsman's not happy at all holding this position. Which the only thing I can sort of think that is maybe it hit him outside the line. Maybe that's why he's holding this position. But from here, it looked very good. That looked very nice. As he has to depart for just 6 runs, and that's Donemana now 207 for 6. So although they are looking very good in terms of run rate for this, with 10 overs only needing about 30-40 runs, the wickets are starting to tumble. But now you have to get the Ulmer McClintock out as well. Jason's coming into him, and he's going to be dispatched all the way for 6. That's a great shot. So like I said, as long as this man's in the crease, and you also have Levi Doherty at the other end, who's an absolutely stupendously good batsman at the deaf end. He just absolutely nails everything. Very good batsman they have at the end, who just absolutely clobber everything. He doesn't hold back, he doesn't care, he just hits everything. As we see there from one of the balls he faced, he just absolutely nails it over the top, and that's going to go away for 4 runs. Good batting from the young man himself, very young batsman. Remember last year he struck 100 off something like 40 odd balls for the Northwest Warriors. Was it under 17s or something, or under 15s, something like that? Very talented batsman. He just goes out and just bashes stuff. So we might need to get him as well, but you could also expect him maybe to call out at some point. So he's not going to be a massive danger. But whenever he's hitting boundaries like that there to this over off Sebo, straight down the ground, that one, and that moves Donemana into match winning position here at 228 for 6 more or less, only needing about another 33 runs, 34 runs, or sorry, 24 runs even, sorry, forgive my mathematics skills. Let me see, C.A.R now coming out with Donemana 230, he's going to be bowling the William McClintock. This one comes in, he's going to dab at one wide of point, backward point area, and that's going to run away for 4 runs, and that moves Donemana on the 134 for 6 here. So now very close indeed. Only 8 runs away Donemana from winning this game. But like I said, the rain certainly fall here now. Will Duckworth come into play? If Fox was going to get 2 wickets, they might win this. they might win this on Duckworth. If they get 2 wickets here. As he comes in, well, let's see what happens. This is going to be nailed straight down that ground, straight to Kupi, who takes a wonderful catch, and there is one of the wickets. Kupi's 8th catch of the season. Donemana now 234 for 7, and it is the McClintock who has to go for 36. Levi is the only real big batsman left on the, in terms of who'll be able to maybe get them over the line left for them to have, and we'll see what happens. Can Aaron come in here? He's going to be bowling the Mr. Green Boy. That's going to be a full toss, and that's going to go away for 4 runs. So it doesn't matter who you have on bat. If you give them a full toss, it's going to go. Like, doesn't matter what their skill is in terms of batting. It's going to go if you bowl a full toss, and Aaron knows that. As now Duckworth for Lewis moves out of contention. There could be 9 down, and I still think they still win this in Duckworth. So it will have to be a miraculous win here, as they're in 239. It's going to be Aaron bowling at the start of the 46th over to Levi. If we get a hat-trick here, it would be magnificent scenes, but it might not look like it. All it takes is one shot at this point. Aaron's going to run in. It's not a bad ball, but Levi connects with it, and it's going to go all the way. Could be just out of reach, and Donemana win this game. Fox Lodge will pick up 3 bonus points, though, for getting 6 of the wickets. And I think Eglinton won as well, so I think that's basically game over in terms of staying up ahead of them now, although they did win in Duckworth, so I don't know how the points will work out there. So for basically it's going to be win or go down next week versus Ardmore. Donemana won by 3 wickets. Man of the match will be Jay Mulligan. Not often I give man of the match to a player in the losing team, and you might think I'm biased giving it to a Fox Lodge player, but look at the stats. 2 wickets, 10 overs, 42 runs. Absolutely magnificent from Jays and 118 not out. Better than every Donemana player, more or less, in terms of an individual performance. But at the end of the day, Donemana won't care about that because they picked up the win. I've been your boy D Hammy. Hope you enjoyed these highlights. I'll see you next week for the Ardmore highlights on a win or go down game. And I'll see you next time.
She was more like a beauty queen from a movie scene. I said, don't mind, but what do you mean? I am the one.